A photograph says 1,000 words. What are you saying? My name is Sasha Lightfoot, and I'm with Landlord Help Hub. And today we're going to talk about what your rental ad listing photos say about your property. So let's talk about a few things that you should do before taking photos of your property. One thing you might want to do is declutter your home of pet supplies. You have to consider, what do you want your photos to say? Do you want your photos to suggest that maybe you need a scratch and sniff to see if you have a pet home? Or do you want your home or your pictures of your home to say, we love pets, pets are welcome here? Just something to consider. You may want to clear everything off of the surfaces of your kitchen, your bathroom, maybe fireplace mantles or things like that. You just have to temporarily, store these items and clear them off. So don't get sidetracked thinking you have to find a place for them or anything. You could actually walk around with a Rubbermaid bin and put the items in, move it off to the side, take the pictures, take the things right out of the bin and put them right back where they were. You want to remove any sort of hanging towels or jackets. You just don't want that draped look on your wall. You want everything to appear crisp and clean and inviting to a prospective tenant in your photos. You definitely want to put things where they belong. So for example, if your house is anything like my house, sometimes the laundry basket full of clothes that need to be folded belongs on the couch. But I would suggest for your rental photos, maybe just set that off to the side somewhere. Creative place to store things you might think are a storage area or a closet, but just be really mindful that if you're going to highlight those closets or that storage space in your photos, you certainly don't want to temporarily store things in those areas. That way, if you wanted to open a closet, you can take a picture of the available storage space when it's not full of everything. You also want to make sure that you clean up your landscaping. Make sure that you have your lawn freshly mowed, fresh mulch, trees are trimmed. It's looking crisp and clean for that good curb appeal photo that most landlords highlight in their listings. You will need to be a little bit creative sometimes when you're thinking of where you can temporarily hide items while you take a photo, like say a bathroom, for example. If you clear everything off your bathroom counter, your toothbrush or your deodorant, whatever it is you leave, just stash it under the vanity just for the photo. After the photo, pull it directly back out and put it where it lives, so to speak. You may have to be creative with hiding spots. For example, if you have any kind of bulky items and you want a room to appear larger, or just allow a prospective tenant to imagine their own furniture there, you could maybe use a garage to store larger items in, because typically you don't see photos of garages in listings. However, I would say that if you do have some sort of special feature to your garage, like a storage system, or some people really like epoxy floors or something like that, then that obviously wouldn't be an option for you. A tip that I might give you would be to take photos right when you move in. Sure, you may update the house a little bit, but it's best to have photos of an empty house. So that might be a time to at least capture some photos that you could use. And then I would also say that if you have to temporarily take some photos that maybe aren't your favorite, then you could take those, rent out your house, and then once you have items completely moved out, then you could take photos of an empty house. You may also consider a professional photographer versus photos that you take. That's completely an individual decision. Some people do professional photos and the 3D like dollhouse or floor plans. Some photography packages come with that. So that's a personal preference and that's completely up to you. But what do you do? What are the photos saying about your house? Be sure to check out our description for articles and our website, and definitely subscribe to this channel. We look forward to you being part of our Landlord Help Hub community.